And welcome to another video. This week, we're going to be eating at and comparing the best convenience stores in America and figuring out who is on top, Wawa, Sheetz, or Buc-ee's.
She melted every lipstick in Sephora, wore 9-foot jeans, and stitched together Frankenstein fashion like it was couture. Safiya Nygaard was the algorithm. Then, almost overnight, she disappeared. No drama or scandal, just silence. But what really happened? This isn't just a story about burnout or algorithms. There's something else, something unknown, that quietly reshaped YouTube's most beloved weirdo. And in this video, we're revealing it. It's strange, isn't it? How can someone be such a constant presence, always in our feeds, always in our minds, and then quietly disappear, like a trend slipping out of season? And even stranger when that person meant more than just entertainment. Safiya was simply relatable. She was not chasing to be one. And her brand? It was built on curiosity and the joy of trying. Her fans did beyond just follow her. They trusted and grew with her. And that's what makes her story so hauntingly real. It's not about burnout alone. It's about what happens when someone chooses to step back before the internet burns them alive. Before she was a solo creator, she was a BuzzFeed star, shaping the identity of Ladylike, the feminist series where a group of women tried new things and broke taboos, whether it was testing uncomfortable fashion or talking openly about body image. Even then, Safiya's voice stood out, dry, self-aware, and refreshingly sincere. When she left BuzzFeed in 2017, citing the desire for creative freedom, she was running towards something unknown, but deeply hers. That's what made her departure resonate. It felt like a risk, and we were rooting for her to fly. And fly she did. That same year, her YouTube channel exploded with videos like, "I melted every lipstick from Sephora together," "I wore liquid latex pants for a day," and "customizing my wedding dress." Each one was weirder, specific, and more Safiya. She went beyond trying trends. She transformed them. And she had a method: chaotic visuals, intense research, and the sort of editing that made you feel like you were inside her head. It wasn't just the content that drew people in, it was her energy, a blend of goth and geek, style and science, all wrapped in awkward charm. As her channel grew past 9 million subscribers, Safiya became a genre of her own. You could spot a Safiya-style video a mile away. The formula was part experiment, documentary, always anchored by that unmistakable narration. She wasn't rushing or yelling. And in a landscape dominated by performative personalities, she felt like a friend in a lab coat, inviting you to melt things for no reason other than just to see what would happen. She married fellow creator Tyler Williams in 2019, and fans loved their dynamic. They were smart, weird, and clearly adored each other. When she launched her ColourPop lipstick line that same year, a natural extension of her makeup experiments, it sold out within hours. It was more than just lipstick. It was a symbol, a moment where the creator became the brand. At her peak, she was releasing a new video every few weeks. The algorithm loved her, and so did the audiences. It all seemed perfect, but then the upload slowed. First, it was once a month, and then every few months, then only once or twice a year. The chaos of her earlier videos gave way to calmer, longer formats. The cuts were less frantic, and the experiments more polished. But slowly, the silence crept in. Over on Reddit, especially in communities like r Safiya Nygaard and RR YouTubers, fans have spent years piecing together the puzzle of her absence. Some speculated burnout, others pointed to her perfectionist tendencies slowing her upload schedule. Many users noted how even her return videos seemed to be more labored, less spontaneous, almost like she was cautiously tiptoeing back into something she wasn't sure she loved anymore. But the overwhelming sentiment? Compassion. Fans didn't demand more content. They wished her well. One upvoted comment summed it up. "If she's happy, I'm happy. She gave us so much already." In a space often known for its cynicism, the warmth towards Safiya stood out. And that says something about the kind of creator she truly was. What do you do when the person you built your digital rituals around just stops showing up? There was no scandal, no tell-all or any sort of dramatic exit, just a shift. And it was unsettling in its simplicity. Fans filled the comment sections with soft worry. "I hope she's okay. I miss the old Safiya. It's not the same without her." There was sadness, yes, but also something else, a collective realization. that perhaps the very thing that made her special wasn't sustainable in the long term. Because let's be honest, YouTube changed, the algorithm became hungrier, more videos, shorts, screaming thumbnails, and Sophia? She wanted to be enough instead of being more. She hinted at the pressures, feeling the need to one-up every video, to meet invisible expectations, to avoid becoming just another viral hamster on a wheel. So she did something few creators dare to do. She stopped. She moved out of Los Angeles, sold her content house in Studio City, and started anew, first in Philadelphia and then Raleigh, North Carolina, where she and Tyler could be closer to family, away from the industry's pressure. That decision was brave because stepping away from the noise takes more strength than staying in it. And no, she didn't quit YouTube, not really. She just stopped feeding it on the platform's terms. Her recent content has been sporadic, yes, but filled with intention. In June 2025, she uploaded a travel vlog. I ate at 7-Elevens across Asia. It was low-key, unstructured, and surprisingly refreshing. It was just fun and not something meant to go viral, which might be the point. So here's the real question. Can someone stay weird and stay well in the age of constant content? Is it possible to hold on to your identity when your entire career depends on being seen? Sophia seems to think yes, but only if you set the terms yourself. Today, she's still creating, behind the scenes, in her own time. She's focused on her business ventures like Fiendish Behavior, her spooky meets satirical fashion line, as well as working with brands that understand her need for creative control. Her estimated net worth sits somewhere between $5 million and $8 million. But the numbers were never the goal. Peace was, and it seems she found it. Losing her beloved cat Krusty in 2021 was another turning point, one she quietly mourned with her fans. It's these small, honest moments that have always made her feel real. Not a product or a persona, just Sophia. In a world that rewards speed and spectacle, she chose stillness, and that might be her most radical act yet. So what's next for Sophia Nygaard? No one knows for sure, and that's by design. She has hinted that she wants to keep creating, but more for joy than for deadlines. She might lean into business. Her quirky clothing brand, Fiendish Behavior, still garners niche attention, or keep exploring long-form travel content like her 7-Eleven video. There's even talk of a potential book or a podcast where she can indulge in storytelling without the pressure of visuals. The beauty is, there's no clear path. And maybe that's the most freeing part. She's building for herself. Because maybe the experiment was never lipstick, jeans, or Frankensoaps. Maybe the experiment was life itself. What happens when you chase curiosity, but don't let it consume you? Not everyone gets to write their own ending online. Most creators burn out, slowly fade away, or sell out. But Sophia, she took the back exit with a smile and waved from the quiet. And if you listen closely, you can still hear her, laughing over melted wax, whispering narration into the mic, existing on the edges of fame with grace. And maybe the real experiment was this: to see if you can stay weird, loved, and stay sane in a world that wants to monetize your every breath. Sophia Nygaard? She might have just figured it out. In the end, maybe Sophia's story isn't about a fall from fame, but about a conscious evolution. A reminder that we're allowed to change, slow down, and choose peace over performance. She didn't go viral by being the loudest. She did it by being herself. And when that no longer served her spirit, she stepped back without apology. Her story gives permission to creators, viewers, and to anyone feeling overwhelmed to reconsider what success should really feel like. Quiet, creative, weird, and whole. That's wisdom.